Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Oracle Insights by Crystal. That's me. I want to say thank you very much for coming. Thank you for watching, reading the description, likes, subscribes, and shares, and for having an open mind and heart. Tonight is a session for the collective consciousness, and I have asked my guides, the ascended masters, sentient beings, for guidance and wisdom for our consciousness as a unity of oneness. And tonight I'm using Oracle of Delphi. This is a newer deck that I'm using. It is by Susie Cherub, and it is published by Blue Angel Publishing. So I'm anxious to use it because within us all is an oracle, is a teacher. There is a guide, there is wisdom, there is knowingness. And within each and every individual that is unique, you have a certain blueprint and pattern and purpose and mission here on earth. So as an oracle awakens within each of us, it will help guide us along those lines. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'm going to ask for a message to us, to all, to you as an individual, unique, divine creation. It seems like a paradox because I'm asking for a message for you individually, but it's going to be along the lines of what is it for us all in the collective consciousness that we can learn from at this time. Thank you wow. So there's our first message. I didn't even get to ask anything yet. But the first message is about being a seer. Each one of these messages is for us as individual workers of light. So as a seer, we are to see. We enlighten, we visualize, and interpret signs, messages. Here's the seer card. I hope you can see that well. It is a beautiful, divine, feminine woman in amongst nature. And she's got stag antlers on. And she's surrounded by nature, the earth, the deer, and above her is an owl. That is the wisdom. That is what we are going to be interpreting as we journey through the omens that we can see and discover what is the meaning behind what we are learning and why. So the first message is about being a seer. Let me go ahead and get another card because you'll see a theme happening once this changes. Wow. Empath came out. Just jumped right out. So that's two messages that we want to really, really pay attention to. Because as an empath, we are feeling. So right now I can see two senses that are being called to our attention. Our sight, which is our third eye, our inner seeing, and our feeling, which is to relate, to understand, and console others. So that's dealing with the heart and compassion, understanding, unconditional love, and acceptance. But as empaths, there is a sense that you can pick up someone else's physical pain, their emotional trauma, emotions, and also their psychological makeup. So if you're noticing, just out of the blue, you're starting to feel something that was not in your experience that you can own, you have most likely picked it up from someone else. An energy, a spirit, something that was not yours. You may have picked it up in conversation with someone, passing by someone, and as a light worker, the universe and the divine in you and above and below know that it is our duty to not only feel these things, but to decipher them, find a resolution, do some transmuting, and send that healed energy back out, back to the sender, maybe back into the earth if you don't know where it came from, into the universal collective mind, so that not only can we all learn from it, we can all heal from it collectively. So thank you very much, Spirit. What else do you have for us to embody or learn about? Ah, yes, the temple. This is your body. This is your energy. This is your environment. This is your sacred space. You are to sanctify all that is involved in your beingness. You devote, you commune, and you reflect. So your devoted time and effort and energy is all about helping. You're devoted to service. You commune with others, you commune with nature, you commune with your guides, you commune with the universe and sentient beings such as Lemurians, Arcturians, Syrians, Palladians, Venusians. These are all, and more, are energies that are in the cosmos that actually aid us in our mission to be healers, to be light workers, to be transmuters of discordant or negative energy, or let's say lower vibratory energies, that is transmuting fear, hatred, things not of love. So if it's not of love, it's of fear as a root, which stems up into other attributes that are not for our highest good. So thank you very much, Spirit. May I ask? There's a theme, twos. We're back to twos, which was in a prior video. So this may involve not just you as a unique person, but your counterpart, which is the universe. So this is going to help us understand that our relationship with everything is dual, yet one. So we have such things as hot and cold, love and fear, white and black, in and out, up and down, hot and cold, fire, water. These are all opposites, but their polar aspect is that they have a gray area where they meld or they come apart. There's a middle ground, a middle world, a middle plane of existence where we can do our work, and that involves the unseen, magic, working with fairies and energies and the elements. So the theme is 2. Let's see if it continues. No, it gives us a 9, which is completion. So that is a complete message for the collective, for you as a unique individual. You are an artist also. You dream, you design, craft, and create. This is about manifesting, about being the creator, the co-creator with the universe. Your divine elements and attributes of being crafters. You create your experiences. You design your future by not only believing in it, but by journaling about it, by speaking about it, by envisioning it. So dreaming isn't necessarily limited to your slumbering dreams. It's your waking dreams. Living with blinders off and seeing the bigger picture, the higher view, and crafting reality around and with those attributes and elements. So as an artist, we are able to see, feel, and also devote our time, the energy of the world. You can see the world's energy, especially during meditation. We can feel it. We can work with it. But because we can transmute that energy that is not for the highest good of beings, that makes us an artist. Because we're treating everything as if it were movable, changeable, ascendable. So with that, there's the beautiful rainbow, which is all elements of light at your disposal, working through you, working with you, and working on you for the highest good of the collective. So that the number 9 is about completion. So I'm going to just go ahead and close that part and ask spirit guides, may we please have a message for our present beingness as one entity in unison with the harmonics of the universe and its intelligence. What say you, spirit, universal guides, cosmic beings? Sage. This is about what we do or can do, and that is advise. We acquire, invest, and accumulate, whether it is material or spiritual. It is about collecting things, thoughts, collecting wisdom, pearls, breadcrumbs of wisdom and guidance for the good of another that has come to you for counsel. So you're going to advise them by acquiring from them what it is that they need to work on, or acquiring from them, like I said, whether it is material or spiritual. It's going to be a give and take, a give and receive relationship. Whether you're taking their material gains, investing it in something so that it can accumulate and grow. So can you see how that relates to the material world and the spiritual? You're investing in their healing their energy. You're investing in their wisdom and knowledge that they have within, that they are sharing with you, so that it can grow. So we've got growth as a sage, which is about also counseling and advising. Thank you again, Spirit. May I ask the Spirit guides for some input? And what is it you would have us learn about at this time? Learn about dancing. This is the Dancer card. This is dancing with energy, dancing with life, shift. Dance, enrapture, embody. This card came out for me not long ago when I was working with the universe. And if we can imagine ourselves coming out of a phase of stagnation, we are actually involved in the play of reality, the play of beingness. So as we dance with the energies, we're embodying certain attributes, we're spelling out what it is that is for happiness and joy. Dance. Everybody loves to dance, whether you can or not. But dancing in this regard is about working with the elements and energies in a way that is conducive to success, of becoming love, being love, of healing, of transmuting. This seems to have a theme. Oh, here's another 2, but we're not going to revisit that combination. This is adding. So we've got 2, which is 28 for sage, 4 for dancer. So I'm seeing 2, 4. The next card may have a 6 in it. Or, yeah, let's see if the next card has a 6 in it. Because numerically, these have messages as well. So what is the next message? It does have a 6, but it's 3, 3. 3 and 3 is 6. The Magic Maker. Captivate. You want to captivate your audience, captivate your energy. You are using the sense of touch because you tantalize and sense. So touch, tantalize, and sense is the Magic Maker's key attributes, key elements of power. And making magic is about that middle world, the unseen, where alchemy happens, where we can take a thought, mix it with some wisdom, mix it with a little bit of knowledge and experience, and alchemize the output of something that is bigger and better than what you started with. But Magic Maker also is about doing things for others, being a blessing, helping the miracle happen. And magic isn't just for ourselves. It is meant to be shared. So I am going to just go one more message for the crystal ball and see what is a major component of our collective force as one entity that is here to be of service for others, to grow on their journey, to help heal them, to help them see their divine selves as the oracles that we are, as the healers that we are, as the messengers that we are. We are shapeshifters, believe it or not, because we can be anything that is called for. When you're at a heightened state of awareness and you're walking into a crowd, you're starting to feel empathically what's going on in the energy field, whether it's going to be an uproar, oh my goodness, or it's going to be a loving embrace, oh my goodness, or if it's going to be something that's going to require you to be the enlightener of a certain situation. So let's see. Oh, yes, my favorite. The love maker, love maker, love maker, love maker. This is card number 32. We've got 33 and 32. Love maker is love, of course, personified. Give, receive, be. Give your time, energy, love, and effort. Receive love, energy, compassion, desire. You can express these as well, but this is about receiving. And then be. Be those attributes. Be those elements. She is happy. And this is a wonderful picture of how the divine feminine looks when she's at her playful, joyful, loving self. So that is going right up top. Let me make note of the colors. The color is orange because it comes from our sacral chakra. That is the womb of creation. That is where Kundalini starts to pierce through the chakras to rise up to the crown, to unite with our other half, so to speak. And it's about all the chakras in alignment. But orange is the color of the sacral chakra, your creative center, your passionate, expressive center, and that is where love is birthed. Everybody thinks it's the heart, but they actually work in unison. But because the womb is the center of creation, the womb was first, then came its extremities. You have your solar plexus, which is the power center. You have your heart center, the compassionate pink ray of the higher heart, throat chakra, expressing all that is going on in your system and in the world as you feel it come in as an empath or worker of light. Your third eye, seeing things that people don't see. You can see signs, see omens, see messages. And it works with the throat chakra to express these visions that you have. And then, of course, there's the crown chakra, which is where you connect with the higher realms and gateways that channel and funnel messages of love, light, and wisdom through your entire chakra body all the way down into the earth. So it's a connective relationship of above and below. So please do read the description of this video. I'm going to put a link in for this deck, and also I'm going to put an invitation to everyone for a individual consultation reading. It's free, first of all. And it can be simpler than this. It can be more complicated than this, depending on how you're resonating with this message. I think that's about it. So everyone, please like, subscribe, share, and make comments. Please. You can leave suggestions, leave your remarks, your comments that can be taken in by me as constructive criticism or whatever you feel like conversing about. My email is crystalbeacon11@gmail.com. I'll put that in the description as well. That is for those who would like an individual emailed message, or we can communicate and set up a Zoom session for your benefit, for your highest good. May you serve, may you receive, and may you be the divine oracle and messenger that you are. And collectively, we are one healed vessel that is using its tentacles as individuality to help others raise the vibration of the planet and commune with the entities and energies in the cosmos. So thank you, everyone. Stay healthy, stay happy, and stay wise. Until next week, I bid you adieu. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Okay, so I'm not done. They want one more card or two more, because sometimes when this thing doesn't work, it lets me know that they aren't finished, because of course everyone knows they mess with mechanical things, electronics. So let me get two more cards. Messenger. Messenger is what we are. We are messengers of the divine. We proclaim. We guide, announce, and counsel. We guide others. We announce to the universe what it is others need when they don't even know. And we counsel by being messengers of wisdom, of guidance, of love, of healing, of intuitive knowing, because we have experiential wisdom that comes from spiritual experiences that come around again and again, but because we learn from the lower vibratory aspects of it, when that situation comes around again, we look at it from a higher view, and believe it or not, that means we've grown. We're growing as we ascend. So that helps us in the ascension process. And lastly, in closing, what would you like to say, Spirit? Something prominent? Something provocative even? Something sensual, maybe. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, when the cards fall a certain way on the layout, and they lay on another card, they want to relate it to that card, or they've drawn a heart so that they are saying that they're loving this transmission. So these landed on seer. Enlighten, visualize, and interpret as we see. Yes. Okay, they want one of the two. And it's, of course, still my favorite subject of love. It's about lovers. Lovers unite. Lovers. Oh, unite. This is the first key word. Unite. Desire, cherish, caress. Use your powers of desire to draw to you and the energy field of us as a collective joyful things, expressive things from the heart. Cherishing the mundane and small to the grand and macrocosm. Caress life. You don't have to go through life with a hammer and a chisel. You can caress things. You can mold things. You can embody the love that you desire to receive. So, as we are lovers, we have a mate. And that mate is our soul counterpart that walks with us through each lifetime. We may not know that it's the person that we've known in a prior lifetime, but it is. When soulmates unite, it's because they have known each other in past lives, and they're going to continue to know each other in future lives. The match is made in heaven. So if you have yours, and I believe I have mine, cherish it. That is the key thing to do, is to cherish that relationship, whether it's a spiritual connection. whether it's a physical connection, whether it's an emotional bond, a friendship that's a soulmate as well. There are different levels of being a soulmate, but when it's your counterpart, your lover, the co-creative spirit works with your energy. They're telling me to say this. As the words come to me, I'm spewing them out. And to work with the powered energy of love to create the environment you want to live in, that you want everyone to live in. So embody these traits, people. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe that is the end of the session. We're ending with the card 13, which is lovers, and being messengers. So this is wearing multiple hats in the spirit realm, because it involves transmutations of what is not for our highest good into what is for our highest good, and not only loving that job, that passion, not only loving that mission that we're on anyway, as individuals and collective. We are of one mind. We just have different ways of expressing that one mind, which is the creator. Okay, so I think that's everything. And enjoy your shower, enjoy your bath, enjoy the weather. Enjoy. And enjoy ends in joy. Joy. And that is a requirement. Thank you, everyone. Be well.